So I just read about this super high-performance event dispatcher for Go, and it's blowing my mind. Like, it can handle millions of events per second.
That's wild. I didn't realize it could be that fast. How does it manage to outperform traditional channels so significantly?
Right? It's like 4 to 10 times faster. They designed it to be generic, you know? It works with any type implementing an event interface.
Oh, wow. That's actually brilliant for decoupling modules. But what about asynchronous processing? Does it support that too?
Absolutely. Each subscriber runs in its own Go routine, which means it can handle events without blocking. That's a game changer.
I can see how that would be super useful. Lightweight pub-sub patterns are becoming essential in software architecture.
For sure. But they also mention some limitations, like not being for inter-process communication. That makes sense, right?
Definitely, like using Kafka or something for that is way more reliable for larger scale systems. This is all about simplicity.
Exactly. And, this package also has a default global dispatcher for convenience. You can just use on and emit functions.
That must make it super easy to get started. I love that approach to programming, keeping it simple and functional.
Right. And think about this. You can automatically unsubscribe after consuming an event. It keeps things neat.
Oh, that's really interesting. So it prevents memory bloat from hanging references. That's crucial for performance.
And it also emphasizes non-blocking operations. This means subscribers can process events independently. Mind-blowing.
You know what's fascinating? The benchmarks they provided show just how fast it is under different loads. It's like lightning.
I know. Like with just one event type and one subscriber, it can process over 25 million ops per second.
Wow, imagine scaling that up. It changes how we think about event-driven architectures entirely.
Seriously. But when they tested it with multiple event types and subscribers, the performance still held up.
So it really shows its strength across different scenarios. That's important for real-world applications.
Exactly. But wait, doesn't it get tricky with dynamic subscriber counts?
Yeah, they caution against heavy subscribe-unsubscribe churn. That's where traditional methods might still shine.
So they're focusing on scenarios where throughput and latency are crucial. Makes total sense.
Right? And with the patterns they describe, this simplifies a lot of the heavy lifting developers usually do.
And it's dependency-free, just pure Go, which I think is a major win for the community.
Totally. Less overhead means quicker development cycles. I can see this becoming popular fast.
And if you're thinking about implementing it, the docs are straightforward. It's pretty accessible.
I appreciate that. So often, tools can be overly complicated. Straightforward use cases are key.
Exactly. And if you test its performance, you're just amazed at how efficient it is. It's like a dream for developers.
Little victories in tech make such a difference, right? Reducing complexity, but enhancing performance is gold.
Right? It's all about working smarter, not harder. What about integrating with other systems?
So that's where the limitations kick in. Like if you want event persistence, this package doesn't handle that.
True. You'd need something like a message broker for that level of reliability. Still, for internal use, it's fantastic.
Absolutely. It's focusing on a niche and doing it exceptionally well. Definitely a tool to keep an eye on.
Could you envision using it in a project soon? It opens doors, especially for scalable systems.
For sure. I'd love to experiment with it. The idea of handling lots of events seamlessly is compelling.
And it's exciting to think about how it could evolve. Who knows what future iterations will look like?
Exactly. I mean, this is just scratching the surface. Think about the possibilities with community input.
That's the beauty of open source. It can adapt and grow, which keeps it relevant. I love it.
So if we put all this together, it's not just a tool, it's a potential revolution in event handling.
Totally. And leaving listeners with the thought, how can we leverage this to make our systems better?
Exactly. Let's challenge ourselves to think in this new framework. The future's looking pretty bright.
What a ride. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with. Exciting times ahead.